Yo, so your CPN keeps getting denied. You did the tri-merge process correctly. You even bought AU trade lines and primaries and your score popped on, but yet you keep getting denied and you don't know why. The reason because of this is you have too many hard inquiries on your CPN. Now you might be wondering, Vivian, how do I remove these hard inquiries? And Vivian's here to help you. In this video, I'm gonna be telling y'all how to remove hard inquiries off your CPN. But before we get into this video, if you need anything with your personal credit repair, credit sweep, AU trade lines, primaries and backdated rental primaries, zombie debt, or even pre-made or custom CPNs in your name with scores like these up to 840, you could DM me on Telegram. I'm gonna put it in the link in the description below. Also, join the Telegram channel. We just hit 160 members. We're almost at 200, which is insane to think about. I'm doing a giveaway at 200 members, so you don't want to miss that. But before we get into this video, a lot of y'all don't know that having too many hard inquiries is bad. Now, it might sound counterintuitive because you need a hard inquiry on your CPN in order to get approved for things, but having too many hard inquiries makes you look desperate in the eyes of the credit bureaus, and you do not want to look desperate. So I'm gonna be telling y'all how to remove these hard inquiries the safe way off your CPN so your approval odds could just skyrocket back to how it should be. So the first thing that you're gonna need, oh, and before we get into this, a hard inquiry is basically like the report that you apply for a credit card. So if you applied for a credit card, when the lender pulls your file, that's a hard inquiry. They stay on for around 2 years and they disappear. But you don't want that on for 2 years. You want it gone now so your approvals could get better. So I got y'all. Anyways, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to do a credit bureau dispute. Now, you could do this as soon as you tri-merge your CPN. This is beginner friendly. So yeah, as soon as you tri-merge your CPN, let's say you're doing the tri-merging process and you accidentally applied for too many cars because you thought it wasn't working, and then you realize that it actually did work. Now you have a blank CPA, like 4 or 5 inquiries. This is what you could do to get it off. First, you're going to need to pull your credit report from all 3 bureaus and highlight any inquiries that are unauthorized that you don't want on your report anymore. Now, you're gonna write a dispute letter to each bureau and state that the inquiry was unauthorized. So you could say that somebody stole your info on the dark web and used it to apply for these cards. That's why these inquiries are on your report and it wasn't you. And then request that it be removed under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. You need to do this. And then send it through the mail with a copy of your ID and proof of your address and wait for 30 days to respond. They're gonna tell you, okay, we got you, or they're gonna be like, no. But most likely they're gonna approve you if you do everything correctly. Now, this other method is for like loans. So let's say you're on like Lending Tree or something trying to get a little loan and you get denied, you feel me? You could call the lender who did the inquiry and tell them that you never authorized the credit pull. And request that they send a deletion request to the bureaus. Make sure you get this lender's name and note and like on a piece of paper, note the date that this happened, just so you could keep this in your head if anything goes left with your process. Now, these are 2 easy ways to do this. And honestly, you guys need to do this if you have 3 or more inquiries on your CPN, because if you have 3 or more inquiries on your CPN, truth be told, you're not going to get approved for stuff. Like your denial rate is to the moon if you have 3 or more inquiries. The max that you should have is 2. But once you clean up your inquiries and stuff, and you're able to get approved, it's time to fund your CPN. That's where you start applying for the right cards in the right order. So after you get your inquiries removed, if you're scared to get another hard inquiry on your CPN, what you could do is apply for a card like the Apple card. That's going to put a soft inquiry on your CPN, so it's not going to do anything. Soft inquiry, yeah, it doesn't affect your credit at all. So you could apply for a card like that, and then once you get approved, Then you could start applying for the credit cards that are gonna do hard inquiries on your CPN. And that's that. That's basically how you fix your approval odds by removing hard inquiries on your CPN. Now, I have something called the CPN playbook. It is a playbook I just finished. I've been doing this for a week. It has like 70 or so pages on straight detailed CPN guides and sauce because I can't make detailed tutorials on YouTube or they're going to take my videos down. If you're interested in the new CPN playbook, I'm going to have it in the Telegram in the link in the description below. So be sure to join that if you're interested in elevating your credit profile to a whole new level. But that's all I got for this video today. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh my goodness, I'm still pretty sick. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to join the Telegram channel. And if you need anything with your CPN or personal credit, if you need to get your personal credit or your CPN onto the next level to where you're not getting denied, you can DM me on Telegram. I got you with everything you need. I'm here to help you, not hurt you. But that's all I got for this video today. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one.